Greetings everyone. Today we are going to talk about Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras, the square of the longest side of a right angle triangle is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So the square of the longest side of a right angle triangle is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. Now, if this is a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. If you look very closely, you find out that the longest side is this side. So Pythagoras is saying that the square of this longest side is equal to the sum of the square of this side and this side. Now, assuming that this side is x and here is y, then here is z. What Pythagoras is saying is that x square is equal to y square plus z square. So this is the statement, the theory of Pythagoras. Now let's take a question. If the longest side is 5 cm, one of the short sides is 4 cm. So we are asked to find the other side. First of all, you represent it in your in a right angle triangle. So here is 5 cm. Any of these sides can go for 4 cm. Then we are looking for this side. Assuming that we give this side to be m. If we name here to be m, then we now have that by Pythagoras. This is how you answer the question, assuming it's a theory question. By Pythagoras, comma, 5 square is equal to 4 square plus m square. So when you have something like this, you find your square of 5, and square of 5 is what? 25 is equal to the square of 4 is 16 plus m square. Then at this point you collect like terms. Collect like terms. So you bring this number across to this left side, and you will have 25 minus 16 because it's a positive number. So when it is taken across this equal sign, it will turn to what? Minus. 25 minus 16 is equal to m square. Then 25 minus 16 will give us what? It will give us 9 is equal to m square. At this point, you take the square root of both sides. Take the square root of both sides. So this will be square root of 9 is equal to square root of m square. This square will cancel the square root. Square root of 9 is what? Is 3 is equal to m. Therefore, the remaining side is 3 cm. Answer. So this is how you solve your Pythagoras. So it's a very simple question. Whenever it concerns right angle triangle, the longest side, the square of the longest side is equal to the sum of the square of these other sides. So anytime you see a right angle triangle and you have two sides given, then you use Pythagoras to find the remaining side. I hope with this you can solve questions on Pythagoras theorem. Now, let's take another example. The example says, if the value of two sides of a right angle triangle is 6 meter and 8 meter respectively, what is the value of the longest side? Now, solution. You remember that the value, the sphere of the longest side is equal to the sum of the sphere of the longest side. Be any alphabet of your choice. So I just want to use P, then, which means P square is equal to 6 square plus 8 square, in bracket Pythagoras theorem. This is how you represent it, because Pythagoras theorem says that the square of the longest side is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. And the question said the other two sides are 6 and 8. Then we're looking for the longest side. Now, you come down, P square is equal to 6 square is 6 times 6, 36. Plus 8 square is 8 times 8, 64. P square is equal to 36 plus 64. 6 plus 4 is 10. You write 0 and carry 1. 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 1, it is 10. You write 10. Which means 36 plus 64 is 100. Now we have P square is equal to 100. What do you do now? You take the square root of both sides. So this will give you P, square root of P square is equal to square root of 100. This square will cancel the square root. Then you have P is equal to square root of 100 is what? Is 10. Therefore, the longest side is 10 meter. Answer. Any question on that? Please, if you have any question, you can ask your question on the comment box. If you have any example or any question relating to right angle triangle or Pythagoras theorem, you can also bring out the question so that I will help you and solve it. Remember, your exam is coming very soon. Thank you.